happy to see me again? That's great! I'm happy to see you too! This is Teacher Anna, and today it's time for English! Our topic for today is about numbers. Are you excited? So we're gonna answer the question, how many? Do you want to sing a song with me? That's great! Alright kids! Now let's sing it together! Three sides. How many? Count with me. Count with me. How many? Count with me. Count with me. How many wings on a butterfly? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 wings. How many? Count with me. Count with me. How many? Count with me. Count with me. How many fingers on one hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fingers. 5 fingers. 5 fingers. 5 fingers. 5 fingers. How many strings on my guitar? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 strings. 6 strings. 6 strings. 6 strings. How many? Count with me. Count with me. How many? Count with me. Count with me. How many days are in a week? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7 days. How many? Count with me. Count with me. How many? Count with me. Count with me. How many arms on an octopus? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 arms. 8 arms. 8 arms. How many? Count with me. Count with me. How many? Count with me. Count with me. How many players on a baseball team? 1, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 9 players. 9 players. 9 players. 9 players. How many? How many? Count with me. Count with me. How many? How many? Count with me. How many pins on a bowling lane? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 pins. 10 pins. 10 pins. 10 pins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. How many? How many? Count with me. Count with me. How many? How many? Count with me. Let's count. Great job! Alright kids, I have some few questions here. And the question is about how many. Are you ready to answer? That's great! So let's begin. How many trunk on an elephant? How many trunk on an elephant? Do you know the answer? That's correct. 1 trunk. Okay, let's write 1. Can you spell it with me? O-N-E. 1. 1 trunk. How many horns on a rhino? How many horns on a rhino? Do you know the answer? That's correct. 2. 2 horns. 2 horns. Can you spell 2? T-W-O. Let's write it on the whiteboard. T-W-O. 2 horns. How many wheels on a tricycle? How many wheels on a tricycle? Do you know the answer? That's correct. 3 wheels. 3 wheels. Okay, let's write it on the board. T-H-R-E-E. 3. 3 wheels. How many wings on a dragonfly? How many wings on a dragonfly? Do you know the answer? That's correct. 4 wings. 4 wings. So let's write 4 on the board. F-O-U-R. 4 wings. How many toes on one foot? How many toes on one foot? Do you know the answer? That's correct. 5 toes. 5 toes. So let's write 5. F-I-V-E. 5 toes. How many players in a volleyball team? How many players in a volleyball team? What's the answer? That's correct. 6 players. 6 players. So let's write 6. S-I-X. 6 players. How many colors in a rainbow? How many colors in a rainbow? What's the answer? That's correct. 7 colors. 7 colors. Let's write 7. S-E-V-E-N. 7 colors. How many legs on a spider? How many legs on a spider? What's the answer? Good job. 8 legs. 8 legs. Let's write 8. E-I-G-H-T. 8 legs. How many reindeers in Santa's shed? How many reindeers in Santa's shed? What's the answer? That's correct. 9 reindeers. 9 reindeers. Let's write 9. N-I-N-E. 9 reindeers. How many years in 1 decade? How many years in 1 decade? How many years in 1 decade? What's the answer? That's correct. 10 years. 10 years. Let's write 10. T-E-N. 10 years. Kids, what did we learn today? We've learned about numbers and how to answer the how many question. So kids, that's all for today, and I hope that you had a lot of fun. See you in our next online video.